Hey guys, welcome to the video. So today I am bringing you a full ranking of the EDC Orlando 2023 lineup. So if you guys are new to my channel, you may not know that I love to do lineup reviews and recommendations for you, but I wanted to make this a little different this time just to mix things up. So today I put the entire EDC Orlando 2023 lineup in this ranking system, and I am going to give you recommendations based on who I would personally have as my must-see sets, people I would be down for, versus some people that I need to research a little bit more or maybe not for me. So again, these are my personal opinions on the music taste that I like. If you guys are super into bass music, dubstep, like heavier hard style, I would definitely recommend checking out my friend the Festival Finesser. If house, techno, trance, all things electronic are your thing, then this is definitely the right channel for you guys. Also, before we dive in, if you still need tickets to EDC Orlando, I am an Insomniac affiliate, so I will leave my EDC Orlando ticket link down below if you guys want to buy through me. All right, with all that being said, let's get straight to the ranking system. So at the top, I have non-negotiable. For me, this is like an absolute cannot miss. They are a favorite artist. I'm going to their set. Don't care who's playing at the same time. It's a non-negotiable. Must see is like top of my list. For whatever reason, I'll explain to you, like they're a must see, have to go. I could be down as like, I'm up for it. I'm intrigued. I kind of want to go see it. I could be down. I could be swayed. Need to listen, I put on here because there's so many artists that I feel like you should research more or listen to more and see if they're going to be your jam. So you should give people a chance. Even if you don't recognize a name, like go on Spotify, check them out, and then maybe you'll want to see them live. And then not for me is just, I just know myself, I know my music taste, and this set is not for me personally. So that is our ranking system. With that being said, let's dive into this mammoth of a lineup. Alrighty, starting at the top, we have Afroki, which I don't think I've seen this back-to-back before, but it's Afrojack and Steve Aoki together. I'm going to put not for me. I fuck with Afrojack. He's obviously an OG, so is Steve Aoki. I just know that's like not going to be my jam at all. It's just not for me personally, so I would not go see that. AT-Aliens, awesome artists. I don't listen to them that much, so it would probably not be for me just based on like my music taste, but that doesn't mean I don't recommend them. They are absolutely fire. So if you guys are into like bass music, I would definitely check them out. Same thing with Virtual Riot. I know that wouldn't be my taste in music either. West End back-to-back Joshua is an absolute must-see. I love West End. He's one of my favorite tech house artists. Same thing with Joshua. He is very much on the come up right now, and back-to-backs are super special, so I would definitely be down for that. Wilkinson, I could be down. I've seen him live before. I want to mix it up. I want some drum and bass in my weekend just to get something different, and he's fantastic live, so I could definitely be down for some Wilkinson. Same thing with Yato. I've seen him a couple times live and love his music. He's a little bit more on like the melodic, like trance and house kind of vibes, like definitely more vibey. So I love seeing him. He's always a good time. Zed, okay, I could be down for Zed, and here's why. I typically like don't go for like the main headliner acts. I like to be at the smaller stages during that time because it's so crowded and you can see them so many times. But I honestly haven't seen Zed since like Ultra 2017, and I keep seeing clips online of his sets and they do look really fun. So honestly, I could be down to finally fucking go. Same with Avello. Avello, I found him on TikTok and I just think he's really funny. He's an up and coming house artist, and I want to go out and support, so I could definitely be down. Azeka is my first non-negotiable. I have talked about her so much on my page. I got to interview her at ARC Music Festival. She is popping off this year. Fantastic house and techno artist, absolutely fire. Go show her support. Not missing her. We love her.
I felt like I could do all these spectacular things all night long. All night long.
Baby Weight is a must-see for me. Same thing. Love and support Baby Weight so much. Such a genuine human being. Amazing house artist. Do not sleep on Baby Weight. It's another one. Baggy, I would say need to listen. It's a name that I'm not as familiar with, so I don't want to say it's not for me just yet. I want to do a little bit more research there and see if that could be my jam. Barely Alive, I would say probably not for me. Ben Nicky presents Emotional Havoc. This is a trance set from him. He does like these special sets every now and then. This one I could be down for because I do like to get my trance fix when I go to the larger like scale festivals like EDCs, because typically they'll have a full trance like takeover day. So we'll get into more trance in this lineup, but I've never seen Ben Nicky do the Emotional Havoc set, so I could definitely be down for that. Ben Sterling, awesome house artist. I would say that's a must-see for me because I have not seen him live yet, so I do like to prioritize people who I have not seen live. Benda is not for me. I think he's more on like the heavier dubstep side of things, so that's usually not my jam. Okay, then we have Billy, I think it's Giles, also a trance act, so I could definitely be down. I need to listen to him a little bit more, but I'm really here for the trance artists on this lineup this year. Alan Walker is another one of those tricky ones. I don't really listen to his music, respect him as an artist, like his sound, but I'm just going to say not for me because I just don't see myself spending the time at his set. Black Carl is a really interesting bass act. He kind of reminds me a little bit of like Peekaboo. So I'm intrigued by Black Carl. I could be down. To go see him. I feel like that would be really, really fun. Blastoise is another I could be down. Definitely if you're into like side trance, like that heavy hitting trance sound, for sure would be into that. Blondish back-to-back Dennis Cruz also I could be down just because they're two fantastic house artists coming together, and again a back-to-back like very special, so definitely could be down for that. Bonnie and Clyde, I would say Bonnie and Clyde I could be down. I have seen them live. They played the pool party at Imagine and were really fun. I don't really like listen to them on the daily basis, but I did like what I heard at that set, so I could be down for them. Carlita is a must-see. She's also a big, like, up-and-coming house artist that's playing, like, all over the world. And I got a little taste of her at Okeechobee, and I needed some more, so must-see for me. Okay, we have a lot of, like, Spanish house and Latin house on the lineup this year, which I'm very much here for. A lot of South American artists have been killing it. So Corolla is an up-and-coming house artist from Brazil that I checked out before this and was absolutely fire. So I'm going to say must see. I feel like, again, discovering new artists through lineups is what I love to do. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos, but I'm going to put Corolla under the must see category. I don't know if it's CeeLo or Cello is also like a heavier bass artist, so that is not for me. Chainsmokers not for me. Again, just not into it. Not really into like their new music. Shalina Menahutu is an awesome house artist. She's fantastic. Definitely could be down to go see her. Chris Stussy is a house artist. I feel like I need to check him out a little bit more. I'm not as familiar, but you know, like I'm going to be living at the house stages anyway, so I'm going to give him a chance. I want to listen to him a little bit more. Alesso, I feel like is a must-see for like the bigger names. I just love his music. It still hits for me. I love following him on social media. I feel like I just really enjoy his content. I really enjoy his music. The new stuff he's been putting out has been fire. And every time I see him, I'm just reminded why I love like that house, progressive house sound. So yeah, Alesso would be a must-see for me. Same with Sid. Sid is a fantastic producer. He's produced so many house tracks you guys probably know and recognize. You may just not associate with his name, but he's absolutely fire. So definitely look up Sid. He's got so many good collaborations as well.
DJ, turn this one up.
Cranked At, not for me. I think I saw a little bit of him at Project Low. It's just not my type of music, not my cup of tea. Deadmau5 doing a sunset set. I could be down. I've seen Deadmau5 so many times. Sunset sets are really special. I forgot to mention, I think Alesso is playing a sunset set as well. So Deadmau5 I could be down. It depends on who's playing at the same time. Okay, then we have Death Pact, who very much is reminiscent of like that Rez sound. It's tricky. I feel like it's probably not for me just because like that heavier, dark, lower frequency type music is just not my jam as of lately, but he is like a fantastic artist. Dioro definitely could be down. I haven't seen Dioro in so long, and even though I don't like listen to him on the regular, I just feel like he's fun and it's been a while, so definitely could be down. Dylan Francis back-to-back Valentino Khan, I feel like needs to be a non-negotiable. Like that is just gonna be so fucking fun. I love Dylan, I love Valentino Khan. Them coming together is just like that bouncy high energy set that you need, and there's gonna be so many good throwbacks in there, so yes, please. Dirt Monkey back-to-back Subdocta, definitely not for me. Disco Lines, I definitely want to, I'm putting that under must-see because I still have not caught a set from him, and I saw a lot of buzz about his Electric Forest set, and I heard it was super fun. He's definitely like more of that like poppy kind of like EDM sound. He does a lot of mashups and remixes, some house music as well. So I feel like it's just a fun, good time. DJ Icy gives me those like 90s rave vibes. So I could definitely be down for that. Not as familiar, but could be down for that. Dombresky, I absolutely love. I'm going to put Dombresky under must see because he's just always a good time. I love what he's doing with his Disco Dom project right now. So we love him. We want to support him. Same with Alice in Wonderland. She's a must-see for me. She's the new mama. Amazing. She's already been playing shows like as of September. So congrats to her again. She's fantastic live. Definitely would go see her. Dom Dalla is a non-negotiable in this household. We are a Dom Dalla household. He's my favorite artist. Never missing him. Love him. His sets are fire. Please go see him. He's popping off right now. Eats Everything I could definitely be down for. Edgar V, I don't think I'm as familiar with. I need to listen to Edgar V and get a little bit more of a taste. I believe he is more on the house music side of things, I'm pretty sure, but need to listen to him more. Eli Brown should be a non-negotiable for everybody. He is one of like the biggest artists this year. He is absolutely popping off. His tracks have been like some of the most played at festivals. His EDC Vegas set I've listened to so many times already, and he's incredible. He's a little bit like tech house. He plays a lot of house, techno, like mashed together. Fire. Excision, I'm always on the fence. Usually I say it's not for me, but out of all the bass music artists, I do enjoy him, so I could be down. If you've watched my old EDC Orlando vlogs, guys, then you know I've shown up to an Excision set on occasion just for fun, so you never know. Fisher Sunset set is probably a must-see for me. I love Fisher. I think he's an awesome artist, and he's just fun. His sets are great, so I would definitely go see him. Frankie Rizzardo, I believe, is a house artist. I'm going to say need to listen to a little bit more. Kind of want to check him out. I'm not as familiar. Frankie Wah, back-to-back Korolova. I'm actually going to put that as a non-negotiable. I've been listening to so much Korolova lately. She's incredible. She's more of like a melodic techno, even a little bit trancey kind of artist, like super vibey and melodic. And then Frankie Wah is an awesome house artist. So like the two of them going back to back, I feel like is going to be very fire. So I'm not going to miss that. That I want to go see. Fury with MC Dino. I'm going to say need to listen to a little bit more. I believe this is more on like more the drum and bass side of things. Not as familiar. So let me do some more research on them. Gem and Tori, non-negotiable. Those are my girls. We absolutely love and support them. They released an EP recently that is so fucking good, guys. Like, and if you went and saw the Seven Lions tour this year, they were opening support for that, and their sets were fantastic. Like, they've definitely gone a little bit more on like the houseier kind of side. But yeah, they've been killing it. So definitely not going to miss them. Alec, I'm going to say not for me. Again, just don't really listen to his music too much, but he's a very, very big international artist, so a lot of you guys will probably recognize his name. Next up, we have Gorgon City. Gorgon City is a non-negotiable. They're one of my favorite artists of all time. They just dropped an album this past weekend that I still need to dive into more, but oof, sheesh. One of the best house music producers ever. Griffin, I will say I could be down. Here's why. I've been a Griffin fan for literally years, like back in his SoundCloud days when he just had mashups on his SoundCloud. Like, absolutely love him. My wedding song was a Griffin and Slander song. So there's so many parts I love about him. I just, for some reason, never go to see him. I don't know why anymore, because he's usually like one of the last like headliners of the day, and I'm typically at a different stage. But I did catch some of his Project Glow set, and it was really fun, and it was more all over the place than I thought it was going to be. Like, he threw in some like bass music tracks, which does not really align with Griffin in my head. So I feel like all his sets are different and you don't know what you're going to get. So that, I could be swayed. I could be down for that. And then we have Heritage, which I believe is on like the heavier bass music side. So I'm going to say not for me. Honey Love is a must see. She is a fantastic tech house artist, absolutely crushing it these days. So definitely go see her. Highly, highly recommend her. Alrighty, almost done, fam. Now we have Hugo. I would say Hugo is going to be a must-see for me because I haven't seen him live yet, and he has had some of the best tracks this year that have absolutely popped off. Just really fun, like upbeat house artist, a little bit on the Latin house side of things. Like, I'm about it. James Hype. Oh, James Hype is either a must-see or a non-negotiable for me. That one's tricky. I'm going to say must-see just because I've seen him a couple times, but borderline non-negotiable because he's fire every single time. He's an incredible DJ. I do listen to his music very regularly, so definitely on the top end of the spectrum there for me. Jamie Jones could be down, absolutely fantastic artist. Jansen, I think on the bass music side of things, I do like Jansen, but given this lineup, I would probably say not for me. Jorza is going to be on the more like uplifting trance side of things, so I could definitely be down. I kind of want to just like go spend time with the trance stage if I were to be going this year. Joyride, I feel like is always a must-see. You can't go wrong with the Joyride set. It's always fun. Annabelle England, I think Sunset Set she's a fantastic vocalist, but also a really awesome DJ as well. I've seen her live before. She's so much fun. So I would definitely go see her. I love her music. Cascade is a must-see for sure. Everything happening with KX5 right now is fantastic. Plus you get all the nostalgia feels of his entire career of music, which is so good. So that is a must-see. Keizo's not for me. I don't really listen to him. Cream, I could be down. I definitely like their music. I feel like I've seen a couple like snippets of their sets before and they're fun. Level Up is probably not for me as well. LF System, when I looked them up, I didn't realize their track Afraid to Feel. You guys will recognize it instantly. It's very like groovy, kind of like nostalgic, vintagey sounding vibes, but more modern, like kind of like that disco house kind of sound. I don't know. I'm kind of like about it, so I could definitely be down for that. I feel like that would be fun. Liquid Stranger is not going to be for me. Loco Dice, I could definitely be down. They're an awesome house set. Loud Luxury, Loud Luxury is tricky. I'm going to say not for me just because, again, I'm probably not going to be at a lot of those like mainstream sets, but they are really, really fun, and they do have a lot of like recognizable hits that, you know, so many mashups, so many fun moments. So it could be good. Lucio definitely could be down. I've been saying this for years. I feel like he's been on all of the EDC Orlando lineups, and I still have not had a chance to go see him. But he's on the more like melodic and trance side of things, so definitely kind of want to go check that out. Maddox, I'm going to say must see. This is a new discovery for me. He's a techno artist. He has a track that came out with Hardwell called Acid. That's fantastic. It's super heavy hitting, so don't sleep on Maddox if you guys are into techno. And Fisa Let Yago, same thing. Incredible techno artist, so definitely don't sleep on her. Majestic, I'm going to say I need to listen to a little bit more. Again, kind of like LF System. You know that song like, rah, rah, Rasputin, dun, dun, dun. That song, like that groovy, like fun, kind of like almost popular dance music sound. I need to listen to them a little bit more, but that could be a fun set to go see. Mala back-to-back Wax Motif Sunset Set. Not negotiable. Enough said about that. Malone is a Spanish house DJ. I could definitely be down for that. I believe he's a Cuban artist and he is from the Miami area. Marco Corolla, absolutely legendary. I could be down for that. Marlo as a trance act. Haven't seen him yet. Definitely could be down for that. Matt Cesari is a must-see for me. He is one of these artists that lately I've just been like, he's been catching my eye. I've been listening to his music a lot lately, and I feel like he's heavily slept on, and he's going to be popping off. So definitely go check him out if you guys are into house music, for sure.
See you work your body. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me.
With the boys in the party, everybody put up their hands.
All right, and then Mau P, absolute non-negotiable. He's one of my favorite artists right now. His EDC Vegas set, fucking fantastic. He has had some of the biggest tracks come out. Like Drugs from Amsterdam was the one that made him like really popular, but there's been so many IDs that have been released lately that have been his that are incredible, and he's like on the come up of his career. So it's an amazing time to see him live right now. He's popping off. Definitely go see him. Medusa is a must-see for me. I love Medusa's music, just as producers, their hits that they've had, like they're such big artists and so well known, but then they also have this like really cool progressive-y like house music sound still that's very like clubby to me. So even though they're like main stage headliners, I feel like they still have that sound. So really, really like them. Miguel Antones, I believe, is a house artist. I need to listen to them more and check them out a little bit more. Miss Monique, non-negotiable, same thing, very similar to Maupi in that like she's popping off right now. Her career is absolutely going fucking crazy. She is selling out shows all over the world. She's more in the progressive house side of things, and I just love her sound. It is so fresh, so modern. I'm about it. I need to see a full set from her. Armin van Buuren is always a must-see. He's a legend. He makes me feel all the feels. We got to go see him. Modapit, I believe Modapit is a new artist that like you don't know who he is. He's like a masked artist who's released a lot of new music that's been very interesting. So I kind of could be down for that just because I don't. It's a very mysterious like project that's happening right now. Nia Archives, I would say probably not for me. Very interesting artist, but not my type of music. Same thing with Night Punk. Noizu is a non-negotiable. He is one of my favorite house artists. I absolutely love his music. I listen to it daily. It's my favorite to just like dance to and shuffle to, and it's very, high energy and fun, and I'm about that tech house sound. Paco Asona definitely could be down. Paul Van Dyke. I saw him at EDC Orlando a couple years. He usually closes out the trance stage because he's an absolute fucking legend. So that could be good. Pausa, amazing house artist that I want to check out a little bit more. Don't think I've seen him live yet, so definitely could be down. Pretty Pink is a must-see for me. I don't think I've seen her yet. She's an awesome deep house / melodic / trance, like that whole mesh of things. Really beautiful sound. I feel like if you like a Lane 8 kind of vibe, you would like Pretty Pink. Rachie P is a non-negotiable. This is my girl, Rachel, who works with the Insomniac radio team and Noise House. I got to work with her at EDC Vegas, and this is her like big festival debut, first like main stage kind of that she's playing. So I want to go out and support her and show her some love. So definitely check her out. Okay, and then our last few artists, Riot 10 here, really awesome bass artist, just not for me personally. Same thing with Arm & Hammer. I'm not really into their music. San Holo, same thing, not into his music that much. Sam Pacho definitely could be down. Again, house music guys, if you're into that, definitely check out Sam Pacho. Sarah Benyo is a must-see for me. She's awesome. She's a vocalist. She's a producer, DJ on like the more melodic bass dubstep side of things. I got to interview her at Project Glow, and she's such a sweetheart. Absolutely love her. So I want to go see her and support her. Seven Lions. Where do we think that one's going, fam? Non-negotiable. He has been one of my favorite artists since like 2015. Absolutely love him. We are a stan in this household. So Seven Lions, we're not missing that. Shipwreck, I would say I could be down. I don't think I've seen them live yet, and I do really, really enjoy their music. So that one I could be down for. Then we have Slug. I'm not that familiar with Slug. I think he's a house artist, so I'm going to say need to listen to a little bit more and check that out before I give a recommendation. Subtronics, I could be down, fam. Okay, you know what? I have a lot of friends who are Subtronics fans, and he's grown on me a lot. And if there's going to be like a bigger bass artist, I would go see. I could be swayed. To go see Subtronics, so let's throw him on there. Thunder Pony, I need to listen to more. I'm not as familiar with. Teeny Gessler definitely could be down. She is a part of the Elro family. So if you've ever been to any of the Elro shows, she's usually like on those lineups, but she's an awesome house music artist. And then lastly, Todd Terry, Sunset Set, definitely could be down. He's a legendary house artist who came up in New York City in like the 80s, 90s, and is like fantastic. I saw him play in Miami, and he's amazing. So much respect to him. Definitely would want to go see him. That is everything, fam. I know that's a big lineup and that took a while to get through, but I hope you enjoyed this ranking system. Again, these are my opinions and the music that I personally listen to, and I tried to be very realistic because you guys are going to see it's a very busy weekend. There's only so much you can see. So for me, prioritizing helps me navigate the weekend. And then, of course, I recommend going with the flow, seeing new artists and making sure you're exploring all the stages so that you get like a little taste of everything. Again, usually there are days where stages do takeovers, so you'll have like a bass rush takeover where it will be like all bass music on circuit grounds one day. You'll have a trance takeover. You'll have Insomniac Records on Stereo Bloom, which will be like all house music usually for 2 days in a row. So you can kind of like base your taste off of some of the stage takeovers as well. But you're going to have an incredible time no matter who you see. And I hope you discovered some new music today through this review. Again, if you guys need tickets, I will link my EDC Orlando affiliate link down below if you want to purchase through me. I have so many videos on my channel, different guides to help you prepare, outfit ideas, all my vlogs from the past 3 EDCOs that I've been to. So feel free to check all those out if you guys want more information on this festival. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any videos like this. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.
Fall into you.